Okay, the first headline template that we're going to get to was written by Mel Martin and used back in 1970 through 1973. So it's a 3-year ad, and it proved to sell, I mean, back then, millions and millions and millions worth of dollars. And what the ad or the headline basically said is for golfers who are almost but not quite satisfied with their game and can't figure out what they're doing wrong. So it not only identifies the prospect like a deer caught in the headlights, it hits an emotional nerve that will spark the prospect to take action. So what do I mean by that? It automatically, or like, remember whenever I told you to research out your marketplace, find out who you're selling to, then what you're going to want to do, you want to stop people dead in their tracks. Well, the best way to do that is actually put them in the headline. For golfers who, just for having that in there by itself, any golfer that goes by, it's automatically going to stop. It says for golfers. Well, I'm a golfer. What are they saying? You know what I'm saying? Versus, if you said for people who are almost but not satisfied with their game. So what are you going to do? By golfers, you're hitting a very specific target audience versus being broad, because it's not all about just getting as much traffic to your site as possible. It's about getting the right kind of traffic. So honestly, you don't want people on your site that might who are just there just checking it out. You only want people that are going to buy, and you need to qualify people as soon as possible. So for golfers who are almost but not quite satisfied with their game, and what that does is within that first line, it proposes a problem that usually that first initial target audience might have. I don't think that there's anybody like that I know that golf who doesn't want to have a better game. I mean, because unless they're just like Tiger Woods or something like that, where they're just one of the recognized as one of the best in the game anyway. So everyone wants to inspire to be something better, or it doesn't matter. You can put that for musicians who are almost but not quite satisfied with their playing, or whatever it is. Then it adds another little twist that I like, and can't figure out what they're doing wrong. Well, that automatically lets people know, says, hey, they're talking to me because they're identifying that individual niche. They're stating a problem, but then they're really stating another problem, which I don't like. Is can't figure out what they're doing wrong, but that automatically tells people subconsciously that, hey, they're going to tell me what I'm doing wrong so I can increase my game. So that it's a very, very powerful highline, or headline. So how can we use it for you? Well, just simply fill in the blanks for blank. Who's your target audience? Who are almost but not quite satisfied with their what? What would that target audience not be satisfied with? So let's say if you're in internet marketers, like an internet marketing niche, you can say for internet marketers who are almost but not quite satisfied with their, well, what would an internet marketer always want more of? Or, most people in general, money or profits. So for internet marketers who are almost but not quite satisfied with their profits and can't figure out what they're doing wrong. Or let's say if you're in a tomato growing niche, for tomato gardeners who are almost but not quite satisfied with the size of their tomatoes. Or, let's say, an SEO, like if you're talking about like a webmaster. For webmasters who are almost but not quite satisfied with their rankings. You know what I'm saying? So just fill in the blank, and this is a very good headline that you can just fill in, and you're almost guaranteed that it's going to work. It has all the components that you need for a successful headline. You're identifying a specific market, you're stating a problem, but you're getting them curious, and they can't figure out what they're doing wrong. That line right there is getting them curious, because they're going to want to read, basically be like, well, can you tell me what I'm doing wrong? Because, if I already knew, then I would be doing it. So obviously there's something I don't know. And that is a birthing or a birthplace of curiosity. There's something I don't know that can make me better. I want to know what it is, and then you lead them down the funnel of the copy. So go ahead and get out a pen and paper, write about maybe three to five different variations, and then what you want to do is, hey, if let's say if you have a make money product, write down different markets, different so the first one might be for hardworking construction workers who are almost but not quite satisfied with the size of their paychecks. and can't figure out what's wrong, or just start talking about, hey, one could be a construction worker, one could be a work at home mom. Thinking about the variety of different markets and the variety of different people that you can talk to, and just go ahead and write out your examples. Don't worry about anything else. We're just working on headlines right now, but that is the first headline, which is just very, very good headline, that you can pretty much always bank on the fact that you're going to be getting great results and great conversions.